back to the next episode of Waifu Wars. I am Okurun's missing nutsack. Do we do?
And I'm that insane embodiment of lust, Sobroni.
Welcome back to the next episode of Waifu Wars, where we talk about all things anime, the good, the bad, and the weeb. But not your waifu because she got your balls. Or rather, she dropped them. She doesn't know where they are. What's going on, honey?
Not much. How you doing, Drew?
I'm good. I'm excited for my birthday.
Woo! Drew's birthday!
In a few days. And while I am working on my birthday, the day after, I am off. And we're gonna be going to that's all you can eat sushi place. Sorry, an all you can eat sushi and alcohol place. All you can eat and drink place.
All you can eat and drink. Which I will be doing because I am not much of a sushi person.
Okay, and I'm getting they have other stuff besides sushi.
I was looking at their menu, yeah. No, I mean, if I'm drinking, I'll eat a lot of sushi. Because it's like one flat rate, right? Or is there...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will be there for the sushi. And in my mind, I'm like, sushi won't get me filled up.
It definitely won't get... I will need barrels of sushi.
I want to see... No, I personally... Because you keep saying that. I personally want to see how much
it's just like...
going to take for you.
It's popcorn. How much popcorn does it take to fill you up?
I'm literally going to count. I need to actually have you next to me so I can count.
Yeah, I'll bring a stopper so you can like click every time I eat a sushi.
Exactly, click. Exactly. I say this is for me, but this is really
it's a social experiment.
It's really an experiment to see how much sushi you can eat. God, I'm just excited to eat my just eat as much eel sushi as I want. I love eel sushi.
Eel sushi is good.
And I'm so tempted, like on the way to work, to like buy some sushi, but I'm just like, I literally have to save myself for Thursday. I can't buy sushi then.
I have to be pure for the sushi.
Yes, I don't want to buy any other sushi and then be like, well, sushi's less good now. Like, nah.
Oh yeah, God forbid you buy like 7-Eleven sushi and you're like, oh, this sushi's way better than.
Oh god, 7-Eleven does not have sushi unless we're in Japan. Relax. But there is a small like a sushi takeout place. They have like this new deal that I feel like I'm going to probably take advantage of now that I go into work a little bit earlier. In my schedule, they have like first of all, dare I say they're kind of affordable? Question mark. I think there's like 3 rolls for $12.
That's pretty good.
Like really good.
Yeah.
Right.
In
that's
the city,
really
yeah,
good.
that's good.
And off of Christopher Street, I feel like it's definitely gonna be like 6 rolls, which per or 6 pieces per roll. 6 pieces per roll,
yeah.
Right.
Would
you be gagged if it was like just 4 pieces?
Imagine. or they say 3 rolls and it just meant 3 pieces. It's 3 pieces. And
they also have miso soup, like $3. So I might like do like
that's cute. Miso
get a roll and like get a miso soup, especially now that's cold.
Oh, I had the American version of that for lunch today. It was a turkey and cheese sandwich with a top ramen soup.
See, you had me in the fantasy and he said top ramen soup, and I was like,
the American sushi and miso.
Immediately, listen, I love a good sandwich and soup situation. Love that.
It was good. Well, it wasn't top ramen. It was, what was it called? The one that starts with M.
Maruchan?
Yeah, Maruchan. And it was good. It was the cheese. It was the cheddar cheese one.
They have a cheddar cheese.
Yo, it's banging. It's basically just macaroni and cheese at that point. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what the? No.
What? It's good.
I mean,
you can't fuck up cheese and noodles, like.
You definitely can.
Oh well.
But I guess they didn't according to I don't know. It's Oni we're talking about, so like I had to take that.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, it wasn't prestigious. It didn't have like
with
lobster
a lump
bits.
with a lump of not. Well, I don't need a lobster bisque. I mean, oh my god, at least like can I get a cheddar and broccoli soup or broccoli and cheddar soup?
Listen, I like broccoli and cheddar, but the broccoli is not the star of the show. I can do without it. We can cut the middleman and just give me the cheddar soup.
I mean, yeah, but like I feel like that's not whatever you're eating. That's not even a cheddar soup. That's a something. That's a craft single slice soup.
They just take a pack of Top Ramen and throw a Kraft single slice on top.
I mean, that's what this one dude who was he was like part of a K-pop group. Like that was like his thing. He was like, I love cheese. He's like, I would literally make ramen and put slices of cheese on it.
Yeah, people do that. Like they do crazy things with their ramen.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I'm a simple man. I just put like an egg.
I don't even do that. I just eat it as is. I don't put anything in it.
Put an egg. If I feel a little spicy, well, outside of me using like Scotch bonnet sauce, I do a little bit of Scotch bonnet sauce. That's what I do. I do Scotch bonnet sauce and an egg with oh shit, what's the name of the soup? It's like a cream based soup. I forget what it's called.
Cream of turkey?
No. Oh god, I wish. I actually would. I low key would buy that from them. It's like cream something, like probably like a cream of chicken-esque soup. It's I think that's one of their low key better flavors. And if you just cook it with cook it with the egg, but not fully, and then you break off the yolk, and then you mix it up with the yolk, like everything just kind of like thickens. The soup gets thicker, and like it just enhances the creaminess of the soup. Oh.
Well, believe it or not, this is an anime podcast.
Okay, right. I forgot. Sorry, we got caught up. Sorry.
This is not like I blame Shokugeki no Soma episode.
I actually blame Oni for
sidetracking.
Yes, because I was just like, oh, what'd you eat? You're like, yeah, I just had a sandwich and top ramen or Maru-chan. I was like, Jesus. And he said macaroni and cheese flavor. I was like, Jesus.
Don't judge.
All right, so yes, as Oni said, we actually have to talk about anime, I guess.
Yeah.
So
the cooking podcast is tomorrow, guys.
So we're gonna start off our show with our new segment. This week in anime, I'm gonna go real quick first. Yeah, words. I can do them. According to Anime News Network, Fate Zero stage musical reviews its cast and video and the visuals. Baby, this looks good.
Really?
Let me.
Is it a musical? You said?
Yeah, it's a musical.
I don't know how you can make a musical out of like. Let
me rephrase it. The costumes look incredible. I cannot speak to the actual quality of the.
The show itself. Lance is gonna have a banger for his death song when he kills himself.
Oh, absolutely. It's gonna be amazing. Oh god, it's gonna be so good.
Oh yeah, the costumes. Yeah, the costumes are pretty nice.
They are like there's no misses. I mean, if I had to split hairs, it would be like it's Candor, but like that's
that's
like,
impossible
really
to pull that off normally.
Right, exactly. So like they did literally the best.
Waver kind of looks weird, but other than that.
What? I mean, Waver just like that's Waver. I don't understand. Like, what would you expect Waver to? Did you want like a young white man to play as Waver?
I mean, maybe get like a British guy. Get Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh my god. Okay, we need someone that looks like a child. Daniel Radcliffe. He may be short, but he looks like a man now. His Harry Potter days are
behind him.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Everyone looks so pretty. I don't know.
No, I love what's his face?
Oh god.
Caster.
I was gonna say he's perfect.
Yeah.
He's
Right? Okay.
He's literally
perfect.
everyone looks like a super hot like K-pop star, and then the casters out here looking like, Rah!
Yeah.
Fucking Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm like, this looks really good. The play will run from January 18th to the 26th in Tokyo and Osaka.
Dope.
Oh no, it's running from Tokyo from the 18th to the 26th of January, and Osaka from the 31st to the 31st to February 2nd.
Oh, why can't we ever come get those here?
Okay, I feel like I want. Imagine the American version. Would it be? Would it be as terrible as I think it would be?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And when I said I wanted to hear, I just meant bring the Japanese actors and the Japanese script and everything in Japanese over here.
Girl,
I didn't mean redo it in America.
Meanwhile, they're like, so you're gonna pay for all of our visas, like for visas of not only the cast but the crew as well.
You got it. We get you on Broadway for a weekend.
Oh my god! Oh, that'd be so iconic. Oh my god, I'm so happy I have money. I can go see Broadway shit now.
Nice.
That might be on the list. But yeah, that's my news. Only what you got for me.
So I got some interesting gaming / anime news. Basically, there is a new Death Note game coming out, which is weird because I have not heard anything about Death Note in fucking years. But it is coming out for PS5, PS4, and PC on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. So that's really abrupt. And I have to give it to them. Normally I would not care about this because it's like whatever, anime games come out all the time and they're usually trash. This one might be trash, however it looks really fucking cool. I don't know if you saw it. It's basically the perfect thing you could do with Death Note for a game. It's an Among Us clone, which I don't think I've ever seen anyone do successfully. But I feel like if they were to pull it off, Death Note is literally Among Us. It's perfect.
Oh, Among Us style, but I guess someone that just had the Death Note.
Yeah, there's there's a Kira, and then there's a Kira follower, and then everyone else is an investigator, and one person is L. And then depending on your role, it's kind of like Werewolf. You have different abilities and shit. Yeah, and if you're an investigator, you gotta do your task, and then if you're light, you gotta get close to them and shit. Yeah, and steal their ID.
They kind of look like, ooh,
what?
Just the way that they look, in game, they look crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, why do they look like they all look like the Hamburglar? But
because I think the style of the game is they're toy. Figures or whatever, but then it's it zooms out and you see actual players.
Yeah, one dude that looks like the Hamburger.
Yeah,
with the backwards hat cap on.
And I feel like this type of if anything pulls off the Among Us gameplay, it would be Death Note. And honestly, it kind of sounds really cool. I might actually give it a try. Maybe we can do it on stream. It'd be pretty fun. Of course, I would never be Kira because I'd never get to get the fun rolls when we played Among Us. I'm always gonna end up being random investigator 5 that gets killed right away.
I don't want. I keep telling people I don't like playing
Among Us.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Among Us fan. I'm not even that Among Us. I don't like being the killer or the imposter or what have you.
If you don't like being the killer, that means you're always gonna be the killer because that's how it works.
That's how it works. Half the time I'm the killer.
Yeah, I'm never the killer. I'm I just want to be the killer.
But yeah, no, this might be a get. This might be a
I didn't even know if I think it's free to play. Is it free to play? It doesn't say.
Free to play on
on Steam and PS5 and stuff. Can I go on the Steam page store? Let me see. Death Note Killer Within. Because are they gonna charge for it? If they charge for it, it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do well. I don't think people would pay money for a Death Note game this late into the. It doesn't say. I hope it's free.
I'd pay like.
Or if they charge it, it has to be like $10 or something.
That's what I was gonna. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. $10. I don't think I can see myself paying more than $15.
Mm-hmm. $10 or less, preferably free to play with like custom, outfits and shit you can buy, customizations. Yeah. But I think it's interesting. Hopefully, it kicks up some popularity and people play it because I love Death Note, and it's nice to see. It's one of those rare series that doesn't milk itself.
Yeah,
looking at you, Kogi. Yes,
that is a very interesting way to phrase that. I hate to go back to food, but before we start, I feel like I got wings from Popeyes again, and I really don't think I can eat. I don't think I can eat them anymore. I don't think I can eat them anymore. They're too spicy, and it's like not so much for my mouth; it's for my stomach. Like specifically these wings.
Welcome to the old school, the old age. Now everything is gonna upset your stomach.
Yeah, I mean, well, girl, it's been like that since I was a teenager.
But now it's gonna be worse.
Yeah, totally. I'm just like, why am I still feeling these wings in my stomach like hours later? Like this is ridiculous. I only had like 4.
After we streamed on Saturday, I had garlic bread, literally just a piece of garlic bread, not even like a whole just a piece of garlic bread, and I felt that shit in my stomach, and I like for hours, and I'm like, why it's garlic bread.
How big was the garlic bread?
It was just like a regular piece of garlic bread, like
oh god,
a small
regular,
like like
bigger than 3 inches.
I can't measure garlic bread in inches. It's like the size of a Texas toast piece.
That?
Yeah.
That size?
Yep.
You just had that?
Yeah.
Like how many slices?
Just one. It was really garlicky, I guess, but that's about it.
No, yeah.
Because it was from the pizza shop, so like they actually put like a lot of garlic on it, but.
Yeah, that shouldn't fuck you up.
I know.
The
butter. As I was saying, was like maybe it's because of butter or something.
Yeah. Yeah, like I think it's like, at least for me with the Popeyes, it's probably like the spice in conjunction with like how heavy the wing is. It's not.
Oh, this wing is just so heavy.
It's just Popeye, like in terms of like the breading and shit. Because the Jamaican fried chicken that I have, like I eat their their chili wings all the time, which is. It's not really super spicy per se. It's just like a slight hint of spice, but it's still fried chicken all the same, and it never like I'm always fine after that. I don't know. Okay, well, now that we've we've left nothing to the imagination regarding what our stomachs are feeling like in our old age. Let's get started with our weekly reviews now that we're done with the news. And we are going to start off with ReZero episode 5. Yeah, episode 5.
Well, it lasted a good episode of Amelia being fun and good and a nice character.
Oh
now
my
she's back to being
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
useless. Thanks.
Oh
Great.
my god. Oh my god.
Love
Literally.
it. Love it. She's just gonna sit in the.
I'm sorry that Amelia is not the strongest character in the game. In the anime.
I await the next 10 episodes of watching her just sit on her ass doing nothing while she looks worriedly outside. Oh my god, there's a fly! Oh, the dragon!
She's probably going to like try to.
Yeah, you have more faith in her than I do, then.
She's going to try at one point, but then she's gonna get shut down because Regulus is clear.
Just run away or escape or jump out the window or something. She can literally jump out the window and it's like he's not chaining her.
Regulus can literally teleport.
She doesn't know that shit.
he literally teleported. He literally teleported.
She doesn't even know what a she doesn't even know what a virgin is. You think she knows how regulars can teleport?
Yes, because she saw it.
You give her way too much credit.
She saw it. They were fighting, and he teleported.
You're making her sound like she's a master tactician that's weighing her options and being like, no, if I try to escape, regulars can catch me because he moves faster than. No, she's just being like, oh, I can't leave because he told me not to leave, and I don't want to upset him because.
Well, she didn't leave because she didn't go anywhere because she was like naked, and Amelia's not so badass. Amelia's not so badass. She's not complete 180 where she's like, who cares if I'm naked? I'm gonna run out the store naked and fight everybody.
She got clothes at the end of the episode, and she's just looking out the window at the flood at her boyfriend drowning.
She didn't actually see Superman.
Yeah, metaphorically. Symbolically.
Not at all. But yeah, no, girl, she just give her a second. Now I will agree, if she spends like 2-3 episodes being like and doesn't offer any form of like if he doesn't threaten her in any way and she just kind of sits there, then yeah, that'd be like wild. But I'm pretty sure she's gonna try to defy him in some way.
I'm gonna hold you to that. Then.
And then he's going to be like, I'm stronger than you. And then
if that happens, I'll give her credit. If she actually like tries something and like tries to escape or tries to fight him or tries to do anything other than just sit there panicking, I will panicking.
I hope that's the case, because if not, then I will be disappointed. But yeah, I have faith that we didn't sit through all season 2 just for her to kind of just be the same person from season 1 and 2.
For now, the only princess I support is Felt, so we're fine.
Wait, what?
The only princess I support is Felt.
Damn, not even Anastasia?
Anastasia's cool, but Felt is queen, so.
Okay, well, I mean, that's fine. Oh yeah, and then you somehow brought up Felt being like, oh, Felt escaped. I'm like, yes, badass. I would escape if I had the night version of Jesus, literal Jesus in this world to like come and
but Jesus didn't do anything. Yeah. She just like flipped out because a bug went on her and escaped.
She said, yeah,
and then hit him with a bottle.
So, hello. Are you kidding me? So you're acting like the moment she got creeped out by the bug, the night Jesus, aka I forget what his name is. I keep calling him.
Is it Julius or the other one?
Reinhard?
Yeah, Reinhard. There we go.
Yeah, Reinhard literally like teleports and like grabs his dad like by the neck. Like, what are you talking about? He's the sole reason she escaped.
And at least she put in the effort to like set up Reinhard. She literally set it up.
She got scared by a bug. She got scared by a bug,
which triggered her to set it up.
Okay.
She caught the rebound. She caught the bug's rebound.
Yeah. Two other people,
and then laid it up.
I think Otto wasn't Otto the reason.
Otto to the bug.
Bring the bug. So it took 2 people to free her. But you mad that Subaru,
and what was Amelia doing?
Not Subaru, excuse me. But you're mad that Amelia didn't escape from the character, by the way, who's stronger than. Well, okay, I can't say if she's stronger than Reinhardt, but like. He's arguably one of the strongest characters, like, in this arc right now.
Well, we'll see. We will see.
But yeah, I really like the Lost Loli. She is kind of.
Yeah, she's great. She's
really solid.
Like every other villain in the show, she's just insane. However, she's insane in a very fun way.
Yeah, I agree, and her ability to transform not just herself but other people is like so. Like they really made it so jarring this episode and creepy and uncomfortable. Like we find out that everyone got turned into bugs, like just because she's like, just cause. Do we know who the dragon is? Whoever she transformed into the dragon.
Was it Krush?
No, because Krush.
Because she was at the end, right?
Yeah, she was carried out by the dragon.
I don't know. Probably some other
so
dude was
right. It's probably like a slight. But no, it's not just some random dude. It's probably like a somewhat like important side character.
I have to go back and look.
Yeah, we just don't know who was there.
Amelia. It was Amelia.
It was Amelia all along.
Although when she did transform into Amelia, that was pretty.
Amelia, yeah, that was great. Yeah, that was great. And just hearing Amelia just talk all crazy, like, it was good. It was really good.
Yeah, I really like her.
I'm just waiting for this. How do I say? How do I say this? This turn, quote unquote, to be over. So I'm like, it's not ending like well. Like, he's missing a leg. Krush is gonna turn into something nasty.
I don't know why he hasn't killed himself yet. Like, if I was Subaru, I said this on Live Watch, I would just have a cyanide pill in the back of my mouth, and every time something it was a minor inconvenience, I'm killing myself and restarting.
I don't think they have cyanide in that world.
Well, find some other poisonous substance, or just kill yourself. Have like what's her name in Attack on Titan had the ring that like she could flip and then like slice her finger with it to transform. You need that, but for like slitting your throat. Like,
agree.
Do that.
I feel like he would activate it by accident way too many times.
Probably.
The decapitate himself, and then have the episode be
the way I'd be abusing that power if I was Subaru, I would have reset so long ago.
Jeez Louise.
Because the fact that he's still alive is also both incredible and like really bad. Like, this is not a good play, Subaru. You need to die quickly.
This is like very quickly. But also, I guess maybe wait so you can get as much information and then.
Yeah, but then he runs the risk of like running into another save point where he can't like
go back.
Right.
I wonder if he already passed one.
That's what I mean. It's been so long. Like, if he dies, is he gonna go back to before the?
I don't think so.
Before he met with the other Archbishop and before Amelia gets kidnapped. Probably not before Amelia gets kidnapped.
Yeah, that'd be too easy. All right. Well, looking forward to the next episode. Seeing the end credits as he just dies horribly, because that's where I feel like this is going.
Yeah, we'll probably start the next episode with him waking up right after his leg got blown up.
Wait, waking up or like resetting?
Well, resetting, but then waking up.
Oh, I thought. Oh, did he fall into the water?
Yeah.
Oh, you think he's just gonna drown?
I think he's just gonna drown, and like the next episode immediately starts with him opening his eyes, and it's gonna reset to that moment where he wakes up after he had recovered.
I don't know why. I don't know why I was acting as if he just fell into the water with one leg. He should be fine.
If he's alive, then that's
Wow. Okay, that is super fair.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on to Dandadan, episode 5.
Is this my episode of the week yet again? Damn, I really love this episode. I feel like I should give something else episode of the week and not just give it to them.
Yeah, this is cute, but it's not my. This is really cute. Not my episode of the week.
Yeah, I give it to something else. Even though I think this was the most fun episode of anything this week.
Agreed. I don't know how you would go like a whole day plus or however long and just not notice that your balls aren't there.
Like he said, he saw he had a shaft, and then he assumed the balls were maybe his balls are really tiny.
You can feel your testicles. Everyone, unless you have a condition that says otherwise, everyone can feel their
You could be like not thinking about it, and it's like blank out.
Like
or it could have been
like if you're that like what's the word I'm looking for? Unobservant. That's a problem.
I mean, well,
that's
he is very unobservant. Maybe it was really cold, so his balls were like shriveled, and he just assumed they were.
But your balls would feel cold. Like your balls wouldn't shrivel up. It's not just like, oh, my balls are shriveled. It's like they're not there. Like, no, that's not how testicles work.
I'm trying to find a reasonable explanation for his.
There is none. Like, how you? That's why they're like, how the fuck you didn't know? I was so happy my dick came back. I didn't notice my balls were missing. What? Oh my gosh. So yeah, they're back at school, and I like that a lot. That like half of this episode was just, just teenager shit.
Yeah, I kind of love the slice of life aspect, like the rom-com-ness of this episode. This might be my favorite couple since like, fuck, what was that other really good couple we recently just had on the
Kaguya and the student council president?
That, but more recent than that. There was like a really good couple anime that we watched.
The short and tall dude from The Office.
No.
More recent.
Like I think this year recent.
This.
Man.
Were they like a couple. Like
yeah, it was like a romancy. Damn, why am I blanking on anime that we watched this? Let me see. Winter 2024. What do we watch?
Because I'm like, we watched so many.
I know. It's like,
we watched so many. Girl, I want to see. Oh,
not winter.
Yeah, I want to look for spring. Damn you, and any chart. Can you do anything right? Trying to look in the archives, they're like, oh, did you mean only 2023 for Dur?
Well, I could say Sophia and what's his name, Rudius, but that's not.
Yeah, but I feel like you were not. Yeah,
that's not what I was thinking. I could lie to the audience and say that,
right.
And not look as dumb as I look right now, but I won't do that to you guys. I will continue to look dumb until I find who I was thinking about, because when I do, I'm be like, oh my god, I forgot about that.
I know it's gonna feel good when you remember.
It is, but until then,
very good.
Either way, I think that their relationship is really cute, and I love them a lot. It's really genuine.
Me too.
And realistic. It's very realistic.
Yeah, that whole thing where they're just overthinking, and they're just like, "Oh, maybe they don't want to be with me." Well, okay, no, his was like a special type of like social awkwardness that was like just very like almost like it was too unnecessary. His was too unnecessary. I get it. His shit had to like start the whole thing essentially, but like you were like, maybe I shouldn't say hi to her. Maybe she doesn't want me to say, even though she's clearly waiting at the gate for something.
Yeah, that was a way overthinking.
Yeah, like to the point where I'm just like, I can't suspend my disbelief for this one.
Yeah,
this is too much.
Oh, Dress Up Darling. Dress Up Darling. There we go. That's what I was thinking of. That wasn't this year, but that was last year.
Okay.
But yes, their relationship feels very similar in that respect. Like it's a geeky guy and like a really Yaru style hot girl.
Yeah, but see, I like that one because it, like, I don't know. I really hate when anime or in media in general just really try to do like the whole like, oh, I'm such a social awkward geek that I can't. I don't know how to say hi to everyone. Blah 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 blah. Because
wait, which one are you talking about? Because they both do that.
Yeah, but Dress Up Darling, I feel like it's like a little less. Yeah. This was just like that whole monologue Okarun had with himself about whether or not he should say hi to her. Like that was so.
To be fair, this one was way more over the top and.
Right. That was border. That was like it was almost annoying to me. It was it was creeping towards annoying for me. That's just something I hate. Only because as someone who self-identified as a nerd his entire life. Yeah, I guess that's just like that's just not my experience.
I was not. Listen, I was a very socially awkward nerd, and even I'm not that bad.
Exactly. Like, and I am social. Well, baby, listen, I was okay. I was a nerd, but I was also a freak, allegedly. Um, let's see. So yeah, they spend the whole day just like looking for each other. The way they like link up eventually is like really cute.
They just like click into each other, click teeth, walk into each other.
Yeah.
Also,
And
that music that
then
was playing was cute. It was like fucking Lady in the Tramp remix.
very much that. And then they like had like they kind of like they even like fight like a couple, and it was so cute. Her friends are so funny. I love Ayase's friends.
Yeah, I'm glad that they got more spotlight because they were really
Yeah,
cool.
and I'm glad that the black girl is just like a Gyaru, and I was just like, why the fuck do they have the black girl in this weird ass makeup? But yeah, that was just her being a Gyaru, so I'm like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, they were cute together. I love when they called her out too when Okurun was coming through the hallway, like, oh, Bei's here, and they just like tease her about it, make her super insecure.
Yeah, that was funny, and all the girls were like, oh, they're all standing around her wanting to scoop. Oh my god, that reminds me.
Titan.
Yes, the Titans, plural. Those two weird looking bitches all the way to the right. In my mind, like they're aliens. I'm like,
I literally thought I was gonna be the twist, like they're aliens and they're the episode's gonna end with them attacking or something.
I'd be really surprised if they did not like
factor
reappear.
In.
Yeah, because they were so creepy. They were so creepy. I was like, oh, I don't like this.
But for all the tropes that the show does do with like anime tropes, where it's like, oh, the misunderstanding, oh, the insecure girl that's like not listening to Okurun and like push. They don't like go into melodrama territory and milk it. Like, I'm so happy that this was resolved in literally one episode. And she was mature enough to be like, nah, I'm sorry, I fucked up, and that was on me.
That was really cute. I love that at the end of the day where the pink hair girl was like being a mega bitch, and then Ayase was like, boom. I'm like, that's all right.
Get like, concussed.
Get your man. Right. Ayase, get your man. Excuse me. Yeah, then we learn he's still cursed because his balls are gone. Because Granny's still inside of him. And then they put her in like this cute little like the Chinese cat statues. Well, I don't know if it's Chinese cat.
I call it Chinese cat.
But I feel like they have it in Japan all the time.
It's like more of a Buddhist. Let me see what they're called. I just type in Chinese cat. It does.
Oh, so it's originally from China?
I think so. Yeah, it's both, I guess. Chinese and Japanese, they have a lot of crossover culture stuff.
Wow. They go in the cat statue / doll. And that's where she's in. And it's so funny, like, when they chase her into the room, she's like, if you get a situation now, grab a knife and kill them bitches.
Yeah, like,
and I'm just like, I could just, like, not do that. Like, I could just live without my balls. I bet my balls aren't worth killing two innocent people.
Well, I'm gonna kill two people. First off, you're not gonna, if I believe that you were giving my balls back, which you never would. Even if I did do that and killed them, oh, cool, I got my balls back. Time to go to jail for life for murder.
Right, but I have my balls.
But I have my balls.
Yeah, that's crazy, and I love how she's like, that's so crazy how she's like, ugh, as a spirit, I don't lie, and I'm like, looks back at the whole counting thing, looks back at you. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. She
didn't specify how to count, Drew, so she.
Girl, fuck you, I don't trust you. Yeah, shout out to Ayase, just being cool, and she's like, hey, you aren't straight up a horrible person, and I understand why. So help us get the nuts back, and we'll give you along your way.
Yeah. I'm very interested in where this arc is headed. I want to see where she dropped the walls off.
Okay. Oh yeah. Also, he can transform because.
Yay! He has his power back.
Yep. He has We now know how he has his powers because they're her powers. Yay!
Nice.
Okay, let's move on to scrolling. Maou 2099 episode 4.
The plot thickens. This is a plot episode.
Very much. Also, was he like? Was Velto like aware that he was kind of doing a crime?
I don't think he was.
I don't think he was because he like loudly said his name and announced himself, and I'm just like, you're doing crime. Maybe you shouldn't say your name. Okay.
I'm Veltal and I am committing a crime right now. I feel like he was gonna live stream it to his viewers.
The fight scenes, which we had like 2 separate ones, they were serviceable.
I think they're okay. There were certain parts of it that were really nice, like the animation when he got his, first off, very strong Gil vibes from Veltal with the whole armor and then like pulling the sword from the sky or whatever.
Yeah.
But when he did like a little transition attack where it was just like sliced off the robot's arms and then like did like one quick move in between the robot, like sliced it in half. That was really cool. It looked pretty nice.
That was cool. There's another scene where he did some like weird ass twirling in it, and I'm like, I can't tell if this is like purposeful or like we were just like the budget. Like I can't tell what that was.
Listen,
it was just.
I'll give it a pass because I'm not expecting the show to have any kind of budget at all. So.
I mean, it's JC staff. I'm like
JC staff doesn't have budget for anything. You know how they make like 17 shows a season.
That's fair. But yeah, so and the police come who went to retrieve the item. They came with their mechs.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn. So we're just going straight to the mechs. Oh
yeah,
man, I was gonna wait till like episode 8 for that shit.
Nope.
But yeah, no is right. Yeah, which leads to that really, really awesome fight. I really thought he was gonna like lose from getting beheaded, which I kind of wanted.
Because you wanted to see sad majors.
I didn't want him to die. I didn't want him to die, but you know, obviously I knew he was gonna live.
Mm-hmm.
But just be like, oh, I tried, and then like, oh, and then what's her name? Takahashi's like, haha, like I took it when they weren't.
Oh
looking.
Yeah, that would've been cute.
Like that would've been yeah, right, to show that like I'm getting stronger, but I still have more to go.
I will say,
and I feel like I'm just gonna say, but now I feel like now that he can defeat this mech, I feel like until it's like the final boss, maybe he's I don't know, it's giving that he might just be unstoppable.
Well, he barely beat the mech, but I was gonna say the next fight's probably gonna be like they'll just have like 5 mechs or some shit, and then I think it'll be stopped. But
okay,
I was gonna say the one thing I didn't like that I think that would have solved in this episode if she had just like taken his head and they escaped or something, was I did feel like there was a distinct lack of comic relief in this episode. Like we just hard transitioned into serious plot moments. Like we had the whole like murder mystery scene, and I felt like first of all it felt straight out of like Cyberpunk 2077 or like Blade Runner or something. That was really cool.
Yeah.
I would have liked some more lighthearted moments here and there just to keep the tone.
They only had one, which really makes me. It's like, damn, they're making me really like this character a lot. Like when they go into the tower and then he's just like, I like to press the buttons. That was really relatable. Cute. I enjoyed that. So you know they had that one brief moment of levity for sure.
Yeah, I just don't want it to go into the
dead body.
The Devil's a part-timer route where it just like the thing that made Devil part-timer charming and good was that it mixed comedy so well with like the absurd plot. But then once it went straight plot and eschewed the whole slice of life comedy aspect, it kind of just became a generic act. Like not even it became a less than mediocre action show, which judging by what we saw in this episode, if this just transitions to an action show, it'd be very mediocre at best.
Agreed. However, and for a split, oh yeah, so we found out that they're using immortals as the energy source for the city for Shinjuku. And then we noticed that Makina wasn't on the list. So I have two theories. One is the obvious route A. They just done kidnap that bitch. Or B, she's low-key in on something.
I thought that too, like maybe she's selling out other immortals.
Yeah, but I think...
But I feel like she'd be more well off if she was doing that. Like, was she doing like...
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm selling out my kind, I better not be living in some fucking rundown apartment. So, yeah. I don't think... We saw last episode, or 2 episodes ago, so like, there was somebody spying on her at some point. And I was like, why do they just have this random scene of like somebody watching her walk into the apartment? So maybe it'll play into that, like she wasn't on the list, but she's going to be, like they are becoming aware of who she is. Like she's just kidnapped now because that's why she didn't pick up.
We'll see. Yeah. We'll see. I hope she's okay.
Yeah.
Unless she's evil, then fuck her.
I'm not against what's her name, Takahashi, becoming the main girl either. All right, they're both great girls.
Oh, damn.
I said it.
Damn. Crazy. All right. Up next, we have my wife. My wife is an elementary student. Like I'm saying it wrong, but I feel like I'm close enough.
Yeah. Which is my episode of the...
Yeah. Yup. Same. How could it not be? This is like... I really love this episode because, like, no one was really the bad guy.
Yeah.
It was like everyone... Well, okay, with the exception of Mai. I think, surprisingly enough, Mai was like the only one who was like the level-headed person in this whole episode, which is another reason why it's my episode of the week, because she's, I don't know, it shows like actual character growth on her part.
It does, but on the other hand, I'm like, wow, you get a boyfriend and suddenly you're just become like stable. Like, damn, all I needed was a man. I've completed my character.
Not you blaming it all on the boyfriend, as if her reincarnated mom is not the reason. All right. But yeah, because the way he was supposed to be like, yeah, she's my, and then Mai is like, Dad, are you fucking insane? We have to go. We're still gonna get arrested. Like, it really was her being the voice of reason. Cause yeah, homeboy, Niijima, he what's the new term that the kids use? He was it spinning out? Crashing out.
Yeah.
Yes. Niijima was crashing out this episode. That motherfucker lost his goddamn mind.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, if you do anything, I'll take her from you.
She'll be mine.
I was like, but you can't? Like, all this stuff you're saying you're going to do, you actually really can't. Like the only way you could actually potentially do this is, like, she's, like, straight, like, she literally has to be abusing her. And leaving enough evidence to report her to the cops.
Yeah, like at the end when he was just like, I'll trust you, but if you fuck up, I'll take it from, like,
right.
If she fucks up, you're not gonna do anything about it.
You're not doing anything. You're actually not.
Shit.
You're not.
You're gonna report her to child services?
Oh, no, right, being like, oh, what did he do? She yelled at her. Like, what? That's not illegal. Oh my god!
Like, she was gonna come in and kidnap her. Like, she's mine now. I'm taking my wife back.
Yo, bro, he was bugging. Like, but yeah, and also shout out to Chica. Like, also speaking of like character development, this episode, like, she literally, even though she was clearly so devastated from the 1-2 punch of having the asshole she was seeing, realizing that he's married with like a whole family, and then realizing that Marika was like seeing this whole other family. Like, I'm not justifying obviously her turning around and like beating up Marika for whatever reason, but it would be understandable, like given everything, like given her past, if she was like pushed to that point, because you know how isolated and alone would it be to just like everyone that you thought was close to you is actually like they have their own actual family that's not you.
Yeah, that'd be a wild situation.
Exactly. But she didn't hit her. She was like, "Oh, can't beat my mom."
I don't want to be as shitty as my mom was.
Yep, and you know, while she's not as bad, she's like kind of close. She's in that realm.
Hey, she's trying to improve.
But yes, she is. That's the key difference. While you do go crazy, dig through your daughter's stuff, and push her to the ground, yeah, didn't slap the shit out of her. So there you go. Also, the background music when I think Chika and Marika were like going through it, like and crying and shit. The background music, that was an interesting choice.
I gotta hear it. I don't remember it.
Yeah, it was like, let me see if I can find the timestamp for you. Where is it? That's not it. Where is it when she's drunk? Where are you when you're drunk? Here's the part. No, here's the part where he's just. Oh, right. This is before the fever. This is before the fever. Wait, here we go. It's like 8 minutes and 30 seconds.
8 minutes and 30 seconds.
Like it like at first I thought it was gonna sound like all sad remorseful, and then it quickly turned into like evening in Italy. It was very I was like, oh, this is an interesting choice. Did you hear?
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, like this is, am I bugging? Does that not sound like just a little like, oh, this doesn't sound like super sad?
It sounds pretty cool.
It does.
It's like it sounds like I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and I'm just like walking through the fucking meadow or something.
Right. But this does not fit for me, it does not fit the mood of the scene at all. It's just, I don't know, that was just really funny. I was like, what? Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit out of place. Good song, though. I like the song.
Yeah, no, it's very, very, very cool. Shout out to the old lady at the store giving Marika some advice. Shout out to her. Not Marika, excuse me, giving Chika some advice. By the way, yeah, we see in the flashback Chika's mom was garbage.
Oh yeah, she was just straight up.
She was straight up a bitch. Like she threw a glass out the window. I was like, yeah, that's when we call CPS.
Yeah,
Niijima, that's when you call CPS. Marika gets the anime cold, which we all know is low-key life-threatening. But you know, it's not, at least she's not like on life support. She's just like, oh my god, we carried her home, now she's resting in bed. Yay.
Yeah, she had the anime cold, the Japanese cold.
And then at the end they tell her the truth, which I did not see coming.
I kind of expected. I would have been mad if they didn't, to be honest with you.
I mean, okay, not this episode at least.
Yeah, well,
I didn't think they were gonna do it. Like,
it would have been
okay,
hard
we're
to
just gonna tell her
maneuver
now.
out of that situation without telling her the truth.
Yeah, I feel like you could have just been like, "Hey," like you could have crafted a good enough lie.
Maybe. It got to be a really damn good lie to explain why this middle-aged
Um,
man and his adult daughter are having this secret family with your kid.
It could have been he literally be like, "Yeah, we saw her playing at the park. She almost got hurt by Truck Kun. We stopped her. We asked her where you were. You were working. You know, we didn't want her to be alone at this time of the hour, so you know." And then you could just throw in the extra line and be like, "Yeah, she reminded us of like my youngest daughter who died," and then yeah, we got closer that way. The end.
I feel like she would not believe that, but all right, whatever. I'm just glad they told her the truth because that would have annoyed me if we had to keep hiding it from her for the whole season or whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I mean it's fine that they told her. I was just like I don't know. I feel like that conversation would not have been enough to convince me personally. I'm like, I actually need facts. Like, I need you
Well,
to
she
start
did
rattling
notice.
off.
She's been noticing her daughters.
Yeah, the chain. Yeah, the chain. That still wouldn't have been enough for me because then, like, yeah, you're different now because you found this new fucking family, bitch. Yeah, I'd be listen, when I get some new dick and it's bomb, I'm all smiles, bitch. So that's not saying much. um, but yeah, it was fun. I just wouldn't. I would need like some more hard evidence.
Yeah.
I've been like, okay, so I need to start telling me details about these two people that there's no way you could look up at your tiny 10-year-old ass age.
I was just gonna expect her to start saying like clearly adult like I'm a doctor or something like shit knowledge that she wouldn't have or like start solving calculus problems or something.
Okay, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I didn't think she would start doing math, like high level math, and she definitely was not a doctor.
Right, we don't know what her profession was, do we?
Girl, nigga, do you not remember? Girl, how did they meet?
Well, his job. After that, though, we don't know.
Did he become a stay-at-home mom? Oh my god. Okay, it's like you didn't even watch the first episode. Anyways,
Well, you trying to say you can't practice medicine from home? All right. All the
yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. You can't.
I'll let all the women with medical degrees who also happen to be stay-at-home parents.
10 times you literally cannot practice medicine solely at home. You literally have to make house visits all the time.
I'll let all the women here who are also moms but have medical degrees know that their career is invalid because they can't be a mom and a doctor at the same time, according to Drew.
All right. So yeah. Anything else about the episode? I think that was pretty much it. I'm really, really optimistic and looking forward to like seeing how they're gonna like navigate their dynamic now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are they all gonna become one kind of weird happy family?
Maybe. Like I said, I still have the theory that he's gonna hook up with the mom, so we'll see.
I mean, that'd be so fucking awesome. Jesus. I mean, now that she knows, I guess now it's officially like not off the table.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that would be weird. Yeah, it's still like, hey, my wife who's now a child, I'm sleeping with her mom. Yeah, I feel like they're still not gonna do that. I'd be shocked, utterly shocked. I think you're. I think that's just your hentai fantasy.
No, I'm just saying that's one direction it could go.
I think that's the direction you want it to go.
No, the direction I wanted to go is he gets back with his actual wife.
Huh? Yeah, I'm not expounding upon that any further. Moving on, we have Nageki no Bourei episode 6. So yeah, I guess the episode they're kind of just moving along the plot. Fry is looking for signs of the slime. He takes Liz to get ice cream. Of course, the ice cream shop is a front for research.
Yeah, it was the secret organization's ice cream shop.
Yeah, don't you know when I go to my job at the ice cream store, I'm actually just doing like illegal research. Hello? That's what ice cream shop
Yeah, is that what your ice cream shop does, Drew? You guys do
yeah,
illegal
absolutely.
magical research?
At 100%. We're making biochem weapons as we speak. I mean, I appreciate the Sophia character who she just wants to smoke. She's just like, fuck it, I want to fight.
Yeah.
She's like, I want to fight them. I want to fight everybody. Excuse me. And I like her design, so
yeah, she has a really cool design. I'm actually gonna feel bad if she like dies or something. Probably not die. So I don't feel like that's this type of show, but she'll probably get her ass beat badly.
Yeah, Liz gonna literally kick the shit out of her. I love the scene where he's sending them on the expedition. He's like, all these people are here because Ark can't do it. That's like too much. Just send half of them, and then they all start freaking out.
Oh my god, we can't do that!
Like, no, wait. Why would you send us to a place where you're gonna send Ark to? Which I'm like, I guess that's kind of an appropriate decision. I mean, appropriate reaction if Ark is that strong. And then of course Liz starts stirring up the pot. She's like, that's why you guys are weak pieces of shit. Yeah, it's just gonna be me and it's me and Tino.
Yeah, we'll do it together. I'm glad that Christ stepped in and was like, nope, not having that. You'll kill her.
Right, exactly. Like, I feel like she actually would just kill Tino in the middle of it. Either she kills everyone else, she just like, nah, fuck it, Tino, fight me, and just kill her. Yeah, it's a good call to keep Tino alive.
Yes. And we meet the other member of his crew as well.
Citri.
Yes. Which she hasn't shown her crazy side yet. I'm waiting for the shoe to come off.
Yeah, I hope he just like. I hope he doesn't do this thing where he's like, "Oh, I also can't tell you what's going on." That'd be a little bit annoying. I'm just like, oh my god, can you like reveal your incompetence to someone just a little bit? Like, I'm not saying you have to hide. I just don't want him to hide everything from everyone. Like, that's a little. Then it starts feeling a little school. It starts feeling like School Rumble.
He just hides everything.
Right.
I mean, I feel like he is gonna hide. Like, or you know what's gonna happen? Maybe he'll tell her and she won't believe him, or some shit like that's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, and she's like, oh, this is clearly a trial for me to see if I can do X, Y, and Z, and then he'll be like, bitch, no, I just lost it.
Yeah.
Ugh. Let's see something else. Oh yeah, shout out to that one dude, Henrique, who just keeps calling out Cry's bullshit. He's like, I think he just sent us here to clean up after his mess. And he's like, yeah, maybe, but there's a reason why he's asking us to do it, because he's so blah blah blah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Henrique at some point just being like, y'all, he's clearly just full of shit. Everyone just gaslights him.
I want to see that happen, and then like Cry somehow actually beats him by mistake or something, and then he becomes a believer or whatever.
Oh my god, that's what's gonna happen. Ugh, hate that for him. Okay. I think that's all we have to say about that. Let's move on to Puniru wa Kawaii Slime. Episode 5. Girl.
They're dragging this robot subplot on so long. I'm not gonna lie.
Girl. So a few things. We find out that the boy in green, I forget what his name. I feel like we both know who I'm talking about.
The boy in green.
No, sorry, the one with green hair.
Oh, the random friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh, did he kind of just come out as pansexual?
I mean,
it's giving. He literally said it doesn't give if it's a robot or a man, as long as she's hot. And I'm just like
that, or he's just really horny. One of the two.
That too. To make this anime seem more interesting, I'm gonna say pansexual. And then like they hold like that whole mini arc. How what's the girl's name? The girl with the pink hair, Mommy.
Fuck, it's not Mommy. Is it Mommy? It might be Mommy.
You can call her by last name.
It is Mommy. Yep.
Yeah. Kirara. She was like, "Oh yes, I've been so deprived from children. I had to help everyone. I got so deprived that she just passed out." Which is just like, oh, that's normal.
I need children.
Girl, honestly, the way I'm just like, girl, it's low key. I'm just gonna leave you here to die because you might be a threat. You might be a threat. Oh my god! In this episode where she splits herself up, that always sends me. I love when that shit happens.
The way she does it is always funny. Just literally
so
super
funny.
Great. I'll just
they just split like, and then they don't. None of them have faces for some reason.
Mm-hmm. They're all just like
that's not how
thin
that
slices.
and Puniru actually helps for once.
She's always helping.
That's crazy. No, she never helps. But she actually helped this time. And that was really cool. I was like, wow, you're not just a trolly little slime that's obnoxious. I will say this Puniru form is arguably my favorite.
The blackjack or the poker one? Yeah, that's the best one so far, I think.
Yeah, I would say
they
so.
Look really
cool. I think, yeah.
And that whole, maybe because I'm just so deprived of Kakegurui that I want it back so bad, I got massive Kakegurui vibes from the whole...
I don't know why.
I don't know. I was expecting him to do like a crazy Kakegurui face or something. I'm like, please, just make a reference.
No. Although I do love how they went back to the whole Nampa thing. They were like doing their wordplay, being like, he's a literal playboy, and it's like, aha, I get it. Like, I don't know, did they make that joke before?
I feel like they did.
They did, right? They kept calling him a playboy.
Because they called him a playboy before, yeah.
Right, but it didn't like cross my mind when they're like playboy. It's like, oh, play as in like playing games. Boy, it took me this long to get it. That's fine. And then at the end, that Run cheerleader outfit was so cursed.
the
so
one
cursed.
the maid was wearing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was so cursed. Also, I didn't get why at the end they were like, don't treat Run like another toy. I'm like, Run is literally a toy.
She's a living thing, Drew.
Why does everyone think that? I don't understand. It's not.
I feel like inevitably she's going to be.
Okay, then can we have that now? Because I'm tired of it being centered around a literal toy.
Me too. Like I said, they're dragging out the subplot way too long. The next episode better be it coming to life or something.
I agree. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about
same
Toy time. Not shown. The new chart lineup is Notorious Talker, episode 5. I just know the first thing that we see is like magic urinals, and I don't know why that made me laugh.
There's a few moments that were like unintentionally funny, or not even unintentionally funny, but just like oddly funny in this episode.
Yeah, the magic urinals. I'm just like, this is silly. I love that.
That was silly. We got a lot of world building, which I really like. But a lot of the world building was kind of silly. Like the gnomes just look weird. You're like, oh yeah.
They do.
There's the we'll talk about that scene later, but and this episode passes what I call the SAO test, where it's if you're gonna set your anime or fantasy or whatever in a setting where it's kind of like an MMO, it needs to follow it needs to be a game that I would want to play that feels like a game. And I feel like they did that this episode because they have job classes, and they really elaborated on how the ranking up system works and all that stuff, and why she would want to become a frontliner versus a backliner. Like, I love when they get into the nitty gritty of the whole party dynamics and everything.
Agreed. And we see in this episode, Alma is very much going down the yandere path.
So I'm here for. I thought I couldn't love her anymore, but
here we are. It's like Alma versus Liz, honestly. I still think in terms of combat, I still think Liz.
Oh yeah, Liz is still number one for me, just because she's a yandere for sure, but she's also just insane.
Alma also.
But she's an insane in a less entertaining way. She's insane in actually realistic insane. Liz is just bonkers. She's cartoon character insane.
Agreed. Let's see. They find out that some family is selling drugs. Like an offshoot of the Luciano family selling drugs. Noel's trying to free a prisoner, which is very interesting. They have a conversation with the other dude who's just like, "Yeah, what you want me to do?" And then he's like, "Yeah, free some prisoners, get some advice. I mean, not advice, get me some intel." Crazy. So Noel's even going as far as using other resources, not using shady characters to get what he wants, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's I like his morally gray character.
And the way that gray was getting gray, because I'm just like, why is homeboy just fighting random homeless people in the street? But as time went by, I'm just like, oh. Yeah.
I mean, he needs a party. But also, that show was hilarious when they kept calling the girl. What's a beautiful lady like you just wander? And then, the owner, whatever, slave master shows up. He's like, whoa, what a beautiful lady coming on here.
Yeah, that was really funny. But yeah, what happened to homeboy? Wasn't a super samurai.
It was just a regular dude.
Right, you're just picking on a homeless person for no reason. Jesus.
He's a dick. You didn't catch this when he was being mean to the loli before, Drew? He's a dick.
That's because she sexually assaulted him. But go off.
No, not her. The loli from the house where she attacked the father that was trying to kill him.
Oh. He wasn't mean to her. He didn't do anything to her.
He didn't help her either.
I mean, he helped her by not killing her parents.
She's gonna be killed.
Now they have a chance.
Which, by the way, they didn't revisit that, so I'm just gonna assume the mafia came in and killed her and her parents. So that's nice.
Maybe they got away. They had a chance. Listen, what would you prefer? Them having a chance of escaping? Or he just straight up leaves her an orphan, and then...
I would have preferred him sticking around to kill the mafia or something. But you know what? Fine. Whatever. If we're going to do the morally gray character, I can't complain when he's morally gray, I guess.
Exactly. You can't do just when it...
Which also means beating up hobos is par for the course.
No, okay, not for no reason. That's just like black. That's black. There's no reason. There's actually this is super justified.
This is him doing his dark side KOTOR run. All right.
He was justified in beating up like the father. And by the way, once again, only took his eye, which is super fair because you tried to murder him. But yeah, and there was some cliffhanger that they left off on. I forgot what it was.
Was it Amira just being fucking creepy and talking like, yes, I will make sure that he has no allies other than me?
I think something else happened. Maybe it was around the swordsman, who's also a slave. I'm
sure he's gonna be freed and then brought to the party.
Yeah. All right. Last but not least, we have. Do we have anything? Are we done?
No, we have Tower Fantasy.
No. There we go. Sorry, I did not see that in the whatchamacallit.
Oh, did they take that out too?
Yeah, I think it's mostly because they're like, haha, this is like the second curse, so I guess it's like own different series? Question mark? I don't know.
Whatever. Any chart is trolling us lately.
Lately, lately. You mean just now more than usual?
Yes, more than usual.
I want to see. Sorry, Yeah, they just removed the leftovers because they still have it going on as ongoing in the summer 2024 page. Anywho, season 2, episode 18. So, we're saying we found out why she went berserk. She took things from literally a strange little girl and just was like, fuck it, we ball.
That's the smartest thing.
Nope. But we get some slight character development with Prince. Where he actually stops himself. I thought that was pretty cool because she wasn't just like, I'm just kind of a little strong. Like she was killing people.
Yeah,
she was actually killing people. So that's impressive that he was able to stop her. Also I don't know if it was just a sub or not. He referred to himself as a grower, and I'm just like,
yeah. I was waiting for that to be the joke, but then he never did it. So
they never they just left it alone. I'm like, oh, okay. And then they kind of, for the rest of the episode, they kind of just go through the motions of kind of like what they did in the manhwa, just glasses girl's fighting. She gets saved by Horyang. Then there's Yama's dog, what's his name, Baragaru, who just kills people. And also, by the way, it's crazy watching this the second time and seeing how these titles reference people or things or places that are going to be important many chapters from now. So that's really cool. Cause I'm just Yama's dog. Oh, is that referring to
oh my god, that's gonna happen.
Holy shit. That's actually, I was oh wow. Cause I thought they were just that's just a whatever title. But that title is very specific to something. Of course, I had to feel I feel sad. Another episode. The animation is so. Oh, the animation makes me so sad. The animation where he kills that one random dude. I was
oh yeah, that was horrible.
That was unforgettable. Oh my god!
You want to talk about Maou 2099?
I'll take right. JC staff, take them, please. JC staff, please. Anyone, Tasket, Jesus.
Yeah, it was rough. It was really rough.
That was really bad. And then the fake followers getting fucked up by Ben, which I thought was funny. I forgot about that part. He's like, "No, bitch, don't worship me. Actually, fuck you." And he just beats them all up himself. I don't know. That made me laugh really hard. He's like, "Bitch, think for yourself. Get wrecked.
Stop being sheep." Bop, bop, bop.
Yeah, stop being a fake as fuck." Yeah, and then at the end of the episode, it's Anak and Ren who are about to fight. I'm hoping it's gonna be an episode with a decent budget. Please,
They might be hoping for too much there, Drew.
Please,
not get my hopes up.
Oh my god, please.
Would not get my hopes up if I were you.
Oh my god, please. We'll see. Impromptu filler arc. It's not gonna take too long. So for the first time, I've been actually watching Ranma 1/2. Well, obviously the reboot. And you want to talk about a couple that's like super cute? Like, I love them. I love Ranma and I forgot what her name is.
I love her so much I don't know her name.
Right. I love them together. Oh, it's her name Akane. Okay, her name is Akane. Whoopsie. Yeah, I like them so much. This anime is, you know what I like about it a lot?
What?
Not only is it funny and cute, the action is also really good. Like, the fighting's actually really good. I mean, yeah, it's Mappa, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, they have some experience in that department.
Yeah, and it's like they're clearly we don't have to do too much because this is still kind of a comedy at the end of the day. But it's like they have parts where it's like a comedy around martial arts.
Yeah,
which I feel like I don't get to see too often.
That is still pretty unique. Well, the only way I can think of would be Kenichi, but even that's only sometimes a comedy.
Right, Kenichi. Right, it's Kenichi's like it's definitely more shonen than comedy, but this does like a really good balance of both. I'm really enjoying it so far. Like I can tell, like, just like the upgraded it's like the graphics are updated, but like it still kind of has like that 90s touch. Like, especially how everyone has that same fucking like bang. The way their bang is drawn the same fucking way, like kind of like what they did in like Clannad.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Where they all had that same little bang, that little signature bang. Like, I love, I love that, the little touches. You know, it's the small things. But yeah, no, that's. I briefly just wanted to talk about that. I'm like really enjoying it. But yeah, with that being said, that's going to end our little show here. So, Oni, if you be a dear and take us away.
Guys, if you enjoyed this week's episode of the Waifu podcast, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to catch the episodes as they go up every week. If you haven't already, do follow us over on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and join the party on our Discord, all linked in the description down below. If you'd like, you can even become a channel member or patron and join us for our weekly live watches, where we're watching, what are we watching? Dandadan and ReZero with our patrons. So if that sounds interesting to you, you know what to do. And Drew, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Bitch, it's my birthday.
Happy birthday!
So wish me a happy birthday.
Yes.
If you want.
Happy birthday in the comments for Drew. And on that note, we'll see y'all next time. This has been Soberoni and
Scooby-Doo.
Catch you later. Later.
Bye.